Good evening and thanks for joining us. A Canadian is once again being accused of having taken part in a terrorist attack. This one involves the deadly bombing of a tour bus in Bulgaria last July that killed 6 people. Bulgarian investigators claim a dual national with Canadian and Lebanese citizenship was part of the Hezbollah terrorist cell that carried out the attack. Canada's Foreign Affairs Minister confirmed that today, but offered few other details. It is the second time in as many weeks a foreign government has accused Canadians of terrorist acts. Jacques Bourbeau is following the story for us in Ottawa. Jacques?
Well, Donna, the Bulgarian government is saying a lot more than the Canadian government, telling us that the Canadian lived in Lebanon from 2006 to 2010, that they entered Europe using their real identity, and the Bulgarian government also telling us that they know what the Canadian was doing while living in Canada, but it's not sharing those details. The location, an airport in the Bulgarian city of Burgas. The target, a bus loaded with Israeli tourists. The victims, 5 Israelis and the Bulgarian bus driver. After a lengthy investigation, the Bulgarian government has concluded Hezbollah planned and carried out this attack. The bombers, seen here on a security camera video, died in the attack, but Bulgarian authorities say one of his 2 accomplices was carrying a Canadian passport.
На територията на Австралия и на Канада.
In Ottawa, the Foreign Affairs Minister shed little light on the Canadian involved in this terrorist act.
This is a dual national, someone who resides in Lebanon, so it's not like they're a resident of Canada where we could have a substantial part in the investigation as they don't live or reside here.
This is the second time in the past few weeks allegations have surfaced that Canadians have been involved in a terrorist attack. Algeria says 1, possibly 2 Canadians took part in the raid on a gas plant that killed dozens of people. Canadian investigators are now in Algeria, but so far have not been able to verify the allegations.
We've had a more robust engagement with Bulgaria, and they provided more information. The situation in Algeria is just completely different. We don't even have a name.
Bulgaria says the other accomplice was using an Australian passport, which doesn't come as a surprise to security experts.
The transnational nature of terrorism, the fact that groups can involve individuals from multiple countries, is not unusual, although we've seen, if you like, an uptick of that since 9/11.
Canada's spy agency CSIS has estimated between 45 to 60 Canadians have gone abroad or attempted to leave Canada to join terrorist groups.
If you travel with a Western passport from a diverse multicultural countries such as Canada or Australia, there won't be too many questions asked, and you'll be able to travel quite freely, and you will come under much less scrutiny than you would otherwise.
John Baird says the European Union should designate Hezbollah as a terrorist organization, pointing out Canada did so a decade ago and urging the EU to follow our example. Donna?
All right, Jacques Bourbeau in Ottawa for us. Thanks, Jacques.